Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to episode 12 of Straight Fire Picks. We have a big full episode here for you tonight. Want to go over the results of last episode here first. Okay guys, I went 4-1 last episode. The only mess we had was... Ooh, wrong notes. The only mess we had was the Yankees money line versus the Blue Jays. Now that got rained out that night. It was minus 146 odds. Manoah for the Blue Jays pitched fantastic. Shut out the Yankees 2-0. I had the Yankees win. It's my only loss. We had the Utah Jazz minus 9 spread. That came in. Jazz won by 12. Mitchell fueled that game and led the Jazz in that game to an easy win. It was fantastic. The Tampa Bay Lightning closed it out at home against the Panthers like I thought they would. Same thing with the New York Islanders at home against the Penguins. They closed out the series at home. Both those came in as well. And then the Knicks money line versus the Hawks. Julius Randle woke up in the second half, helped lead the Knicks to a big win in Game 2 to get that series back to 1-1. It was a must win. So absolutely fantastic. So I am pumped, guys. I am pumped. 4-1. I had a parlay in. I had a 6-teamer. I threw a couple extra teams in there. And didn't miss by one game. And I had close eyes on it. Really thought it was going to hit. The Dodgers blew it in like the 7th inning or the 8th inning or whatever. Which was really disappointing, but it's okay. I had fun. Had a great night. It was close on that parlay. Wish I could have got it, but what are you going to do? You know, what are you going to do? Not a lot you can do. Anyway, we're going to get right into our picks for tonight. I got 5 more for you tonight. I'm going to look for that 5-0 streak tonight. I want to go 5-0 really bad. Now, keep in mind, I'm not a financial advisor. Take these bets at your own risk. Tell me what you think about the picks. Give me your thoughts in the comments below. Would love to hear what you guys have to say. So let's see what we got for tonight here. So number 1 on my list for tonight, guys, we got the Vegas Golden Knights at home in Game 7 versus the Minnesota Wild. Absolutely fantastic lock, I think, for tonight here. The Knights aren't going to lose Game 7 at home. Granted, you're going to have to put up some money to win money. The odds on this one, minus 188. So kind of at the top of my range. If you're unfamiliar with how I go about my picks to give you guys value, I cap it at minus 200. So anything minus 200 or greater, you're not going to see in my picks here. Because I want you guys to win some money and not have to fork over $1,000 to win 100. That's just ridiculous. So anyway, first pick is the Golden Knights, minus 188. Like I said, at the top of my range. Probably something for me I include in a parlay, not straight up betting. So, like I said, though, I think it's a great pick for tonight. That would be my lock for the night. We'll see what happens. Number 2, I got the Brooklyn Nets minus 8 spread versus the Boston Celtics tonight. Minus 110 on the road. The Nets are just too good, guys. The Eastern Conference, I mean, I would love to see the Knicks give the Nets a good fight in the later rounds, but the Nets are just really good, guys. If Joe Harris shoots like he did the other night, they're unstoppable. You got Kevin Durant, James Harden, Kyrie Irving. Your role players are Blake Griffin, DeAndre Jordan's riding your bench, you know, and then you got Joe Harris, who, fantastic shooter, led the league in 3-point shooting. If he gets hot, it's over. You got no shot against the Nets if Joe Harris is knocking down threes as well. No shot. 2 big blowouts in the first 2 games. I expect the same in Game 3. There's no reason they shouldn't blow the Celtics right off the floor, and I expect that in Game 3. Okay, number 3, guys. I got the New York Knicks plus 5 spread versus the Hawks minus 114. I think the Knicks will definitely keep this game close. I fear that the Hawks may be able to pull it out at the end. I still think the Knicks have a great shot to win tonight. So I'm taking the spread. I think this game at the end could go either way. Hawks are playing at home. Trae Young, you know, the key for the next night, got to keep him off the 3-point line and limit the damage he does and try to, I mean, forcing him into the lane isn't great. He can get there so easily, but it's like, rather have that than him just not, you know, consistently knocking threes down on you. So that's a minus 114 odds there for the Knicks plus 5 spread. I really do like that bet tonight. I think the Knicks, like I said, will keep it close and have a great chance to win. Randall really woke up at game 2. If he continues to play inspired, the Knicks are going to be tough. He didn't even play well in game 1. The game was close. So, okay, that was my number 3 pick. Number 4, we got the Los Angeles Clippers money line versus the Dallas Mavericks at minus 146. Now, the Clippers are down 2-0 here on the series, guys, going into Dallas. So they lost the first 2 home games to Dallas, heading into Dallas now. I'm just at the point in my mind where I'm like, the Clippers cannot go down 4-0 in the series. They cannot lose all 4 games of the series. I just don't see any way that can happen. Now, the Mavericks have been playing great, but I think the Clippers will respond. There's no way with the talent that they have, Kawhi Leonard, Paul George, 2 of the best players in the NBA, that they don't have a response here for the Mavericks in Game 3. There's just no way they go down like that. Granted, Luka's playing out of his mind. Kristaps Porzingis playing great. Tim Hardaway playing great. So, Mavericks are definitely a really scary team. I think the Clippers do respond at least in Game 3. I think the Mavericks, ultimately, I fear the Mavericks will win the series. I'm kind of rooting for it, but I think the Clippers respond in Game 3 and make it a series tonight. 2-1. Minus 146 odds tonight on the Clippers. Number 4. Number 5, and finally, we got the Kansas City Royals money line versus the Minnesota Twins coming in hot at plus 140. Now, the Royals are sending Bubik to the mound tonight. He's 0-0 with a 1.52 ERA. He's making his 3rd start. Going up against Dobnak for the Twins at 1-3 with a 5.75 ERA. I think the Royals just get it done tonight on the road. Better pitcher tonight. Twins have kind of been playing like doggy poo all year. The Royals have been playing better to me than the Twins. They had a better record. So I expect the Royals to come out and win tonight. Good odds there at plus 140. That's why I wanted to give you guys something you make a little juice on. By the way, I don't usually say this, but I want to say this. 5-team parlay, guys, on all those 5 teams, $25 pays you $530.01 currently. That's what I got for odds right now on FanDuel. So, depending on what site you're using, that can be subject to change, but that's your odds for those 5 teams to put them all together. I think it's got a great shot to hit. I think I'm going to do it myself tonight. You know what I mean? Probably only put $10 on it, but I'm going to do it. All right. That is it, guys. That's it for episode 12. Thanks for tuning in. If you enjoyed the content today, please be sure to hit... Oh, I forgot one thing. Wanted to make mention real quick. My record on the year is 22-26. So 4-1 last episode. Went really well. I was pretty happy. Had a really good shot to go 5-0. I was 4-0 heading into the Yankee game the next day, and the Yankees ended up losing. So, anyway, really happy with how that went. Hoping for another great night tonight. Again, if you guys enjoy the content here tonight, please be sure to hit the like and subscribe button. Helps me grow the channel. I love doing this. I really enjoy it. So, anyway, y'all have a great rest of your night, and we will catch you next time. Deuces. Have a good night, guys.